For nearly 3 decades, a mystery lingered along a lonely stretch of New York's shoreline. Bodies buried in the sand, unanswered questions, and a killer who somehow slipped through the cracks. But now, after years of silence and suspense, the man suspected of the infamous Gilgo Beach murders is finally set to admit what investigators believed for years and what they never expected he would reveal. On a quiet coast along Long Island's South Shore, near Gilgo Beach, human remains were discovered in 2010, setting off one of America's most haunting and complex criminal investigations. 11 victims, mostly women involved in sex work, were found buried in isolated marshland and dunes. Lives taken and discarded far from the world's view, and each discovery left investigators with more questions than answers. For years, this case remained a chilling, unsolved mystery until 2023, when 62-year-old architect Rex Heuermann, a suburban Long Island resident and former designer, was arrested, a man whose quiet life hid secrets darker than anyone imagined. He was charged with the murder of multiple women whose remains had been discovered over decades. And suddenly, the puzzle that had haunted New York was beginning to take shape. The known victims included women like Melissa Barthelemy, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Megan Waterman, Sandra Costilla, Valerie Mack, Jessica Taylor, and Amber Lynn Costello, each with their own story, life, and family, who mourned their disappearance, and each pointing to a terrifying pattern that investigators struggled to fully understand. Their remains were found scattered across remote roads and beach dunes, evidence that suggested a calculated killer operating with precision and patience. But what investigators would uncover next would shock them even further. Police discovered disturbing digital files, cell phone records, and DNA evidence linking Heuermann to the crimes, clues that had been hidden in plain sight for years, waiting for the right moment to surface. Heuermann's arrest in July 2023 became a turning point. Investigators used cell phone tracking, vehicle registration, and even a discarded pizza crust to match his DNA to one of the victims. An almost cinematic breakthrough that finally cracked the case wide open. But for years, he pleaded not guilty. Lawyers battled in court, and the truth remained just out of reach. Until now, in a stunning turn of events, prosecutors and defense attorneys negotiated a plea deal, a resolution nobody quite saw coming, a development that would finally bring the case to a dramatic climax. On April 8, 2026, Rex Heuermann is expected to change his plea and admit guilt in the murders of the women linked to the Gilgo Beach case. And some reports suggest he may even admit to an 8th homicide connected to remains found as far back as 1996. A revelation that could rewrite everything we thought we knew. This raises the haunting question. Did overwhelming evidence finally crush any chance of denial? Or are there secrets still hidden beneath the surface? Victims' families have expressed mixed emotions. Some feel relief that years of waiting may finally end, while others worry that a guilty plea could keep critical evidence from being revealed. Meanwhile, civil lawsuits continue, including claims against not just Heuermann, but people connected to him, creating another layer of suspense that the public is only beginning to understand. So today, the Gilgo Beach killings, once whispered in police reports and shrouded in darkness, may finally enter the courtroom, not as an open mystery, but as an admitted tragedy. A community scarred, families forever changed, and a plea deal that has the world asking, after all these years, is justice finally served? Or is there still more to the story than anyone knows?